Today in astrology, Venus sextiles both Saturn and Neptune. Let's talk about what that means. Venus is the planet of love, harmony, cooperation, money, the things that we value, pleasure. Saturn is the planet of structure, discipline, order, boundaries. Neptune is the planet of dreams, illusion, fantasy, the dissolving of boundaries. It's everything and nothing at the same time. A sextile happens when two planets are 60 degrees away from each other, and it creates an opportunity for us. It's not something that falls in our lap, but it's something we have to actively work towards. So when you have two planets that are in the same general space, both that represent something that is completely opposite of each other, and then you have the planet of love, money, and pleasure making an opportunity with both of those planets, it creates something interesting for us. Let's talk about Venus interacting with both of these planets one by one. Because Venus is making a sextile with Saturn, this is an opportunity for us to look at pleasure, money, connection, in a way that will allow us to solidify it, that will allow us to make it more serious, more grounded in a way that makes sense on paper. This could look like looking at the terms of an agreement. This could look like reading that fine print before you sign something that involves money. This could look like having a defining the relationship kind of conversation. Now, with Venus interacting with Neptune in this same way, this allows for creativity and dreams and fantasy as it relates to your love, your pleasure, your money, and all of these things. This allows you to go into your head and into la la land and define what those things look like for you. What is the best case scenario? If you really had it your way, what would it look like? For example, if you had the perfect person that you were in connection with, what are the traits of that person? If you had it your way, how would they show up? Same thing with money. If you had your ideal job or your ideal way of making money, what does that look like for you? What's happening with Venus interacting with both Saturn and Neptune is an undoing and a coming together at the same time. This allows us to be incredibly creative, but also taking the ideas that we have and putting it into action that makes it concrete and tangible. Venus sextiling both Neptune and Saturn allows us to both have dreams, but also take the steps to make it a reality.